Okay, I want to tell you why EFT is so amazing. I have my own style of EFT, by the way, but it's basically my own style is the old style, the old Gary Craig way. What EFT does, you're going to see a lot of people tell you that it will help you tune in your emotions and balance your body's energetic system, or yeah, I think that's that. And so that doesn't tell you much, right? What matters is the results that you're going to get. You're going to be able to release stress really, really, really quickly. And so if you use it every day, you're going to release stress, and your stress levels are going to be lower and getting lower every day. So for example, I have actually I have several customers that where I asked them when they arrived, their anxiety level, the daily anxiety level was at 10, and after we worked together and they did EFT every day, it was at 2. And it didn't take forever. It was like after 5 sessions, that was, that's incredible. So with EFT, you can control stress and you can release stress very, very quickly. Okay? That's the first thing. And then there are other things, stress can accumulate in your body. So if you release stress daily and release it from your body, then you're going to maybe have less muscle tension and things. So you're going to feel better in your body. I think you still have to exercise to get real great results. But EFT will help you get that stress out of your body. So that's wonderful. But the real thing that I like about EFT is, and that's, I've never heard anyone say it before, is just EFT is the ultimate empowering tool. What do I mean by that? Just imagine that before you wanted to do something and you felt fear, and the fear was overwhelming, and then you were not doing anything about it. With EFT, you can tap the fear away to a level where it's manageable. Sometimes you need to see a practitioner, understand why you have certain phobias, and understand if there are traumas behind it. But most of the time, if you work on yourself on your own and you apply exactly what I tell you, because there are lots of things on YouTube that I don't think are as specific, and if you do the EFT the old Gary Craig way, the founder of EFT, you're gonna have power like nothing over your emotions. Not like you're trying to suppress your emotions, but no, first of all, you get to know yourself better, because every time you're going to do EFT, you're going to come in contact with yourself, and every time you're going to say that you love yourself, so you're promoting self-love. And so this, you know yourself, you're learning to love yourself more. It's the basic recipe in self. And actually, doing EFT is giving yourself love. And so, and then you can face anything in life, because EFT will help you. EFT will help you deal with your emotions. And so you have to do it the right way, but it really, 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 really works. And now let's go about, compulsive eating and binge eating. A lot of people see that it's related to some form of emotion. Sometimes you have an emotion and it's something, a disappointment or something, overwhelm, and it's taking over, and you get into compulsive mode, basically. I have my own compulsions, and I always remember I have always the choice to either tap and use EFT, or just indulge or do what I used to do, which is going to lower my self-esteem. I don't want to lower my self-esteem. I want to have a good self-image. So what do? I use EFT. Okay? So EFT gives you a choice of the person you want to be. And if you use it, you're going to empower yourself like nothing before. And like I said before, you're going to learn to know yourself like nothing before. Because you have an emotion For example, some people, they tend to always go to anger. Okay, you have like anger management programs, etc. They always go into anger because they're suppressing other emotions through anger. They're just stuck because that's the only way they know how to feel. EFT will give you back all your emotions. So you will go from anger to fear to guilt. You will know yourself. You will know everything that you will walk through you will go through all the emotion of emotions, and so your feeling range is going to go like this. It's going to expand so much. And you're going to get a better sense of who you are. Oh, I'm feeling this because of that, and because I learned this before in the past. All of a sudden, things are going to be clear. And you're going to see how you started creating beliefs about yourself, and you're going to make different choices, if this is what you want. For today, all you have to remember is that EFT is an incredible tool to help you deal with stress, to empower you to be ready to face anything in life, and to listen to your emotions and be in contact with yourself like nothing before. If you remember that, maybe you're going to give EFT a try. Sometimes you need a little practice to really sense how to use it the best way and how to make it work for you and when to use it. I know that, for example, I had an emotion about 4 days ago. I was, overwhelmed with something, and I let it, I let this emotion sink for a day, and then I started tapping, and in 5 minutes it was gone, and I was like, oh, I'm feeling so ready to do this and that and that. And I was like, what a fool. I should have tapped when I felt it, And so I'm not always a perfect example, but I do it. I tap, and I tap really, I tap a lot. So it doesn't matter. What matters is that you get into the habit of using EFT as much as possible. And not just like go into compulsive mode. No, use EFT when you have this emotion, so it becomes manageable. So what I'm going to teach is how to deal with compulsion. The compulsion to go and to binge, basically, or but it's not just that. It's much more. And of course, I have different. There are different exercises that go really, really, really well with EFT and creates this beautiful method. I called it life re-imprinting, but I may change the name because it's hard to remember. But anyway, it's just EFT. For me, it was the first thing that gave me hope that I could change my life, because I was miserable. I had a life, I had lost control of my life. I had very little self-esteem, and I was stressed and riddled with stress every day. And sometimes I was so fatigued I would sleep for 3 hours during the day, even though I slept well at night. So EFT changed all that. And if there's one way I can convince you to start and keep at it, then I will put all my heart to convince you, because it's not about selling anything. I don't want to sell anything. There's one thing I want to sell to you is like EFT. Try it and do it well, and I will give you enough free info for you to get started and have results. Okay, I hope that you're convinced, and if not, I will create another video and I will send it to you. But if you are, wonderful, and let's get started. Okay, well, see you soon.